everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the New York Philharmonic's Very Young People's Concerts at Home. I'm Becky, your host, and I play viola with the New York Philharmonic. As you know, none of us can get to a concert hall right now. Not even Philippe, the penguin who helps us with our shows. Even he has to stay home. Everybody say, "Hi, Philippe." But as they say, the show must go on. Join us each time as we meet a new member of the orchestra family.
The violin, viola, and the cello, and the bass, and the harp and piano, each one is in its place. The piccolo, flute, and clarinet, the English horn and bassoon. Don't forget the oboe, 'cause he's the one who tunes us. French horn, trumpet, tuba, and don't forget trombone. The timpani and cymbals and the xylophone. For now you know the orchestra family. Next time won't you sing with me?
The special instrument of the day is the viola. That's what I play. Here to help us learn a little bit about the viola is the principal viola with the New York Philharmonic, my dear friend, Cynthia Phelps.
Hi, Becky. Hi, kids. Happy to be with you today.
Cindy, before we do anything else, could you play a little bit on your viola so we can hear what a viola sounds like?
How about a beautiful tune written by Johannes Brahms? Isn't that pretty?
Cindy, how old were you when you started playing viola? And was viola your first instrument?
I was actually 4 years old when I first started to play an instrument. It was the violin. I didn't switch to the viola till I was bigger because, as you can see, it's a bigger instrument than a violin and it has a deeper sound, which is more beautiful in my opinion. I was 10 years old when I first got a viola to play.
Oh, I don't know if I knew you started on violin. I started on violin too. I was 5 and I switched to viola when I was 16. For the same reasons you did. I love that lower sound. Cindy, I know you come from a musical family. Could you tell us a little bit about that? That must have been fun.
I come from a family of musicians, yes, and I have all sisters as well, 4 of them. We all played instruments growing up. We had a pianist, a cellist, 2 violinists, and me, the violist, so we could play all kinds of chamber music together. It was really, really fun.
I bet it was fun, Cindy. You know, Cindy and I are stand partners. That doesn't mean we stand next to each other. It means we sit next to each other and share the music that's on our music stand. We also happen to be really good friends, and we have a lot of fun when we're playing in the orchestra. Sometimes more fun than we're supposed to. Like, sometimes we play games on our music. Shh, don't tell anybody. And sometimes when the music's really loud, even in concerts, we sing along really loud, but nobody knows because the music's really loud around us. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes when I'm in a sad mood or a mad mood or something like that, Cindy will start to sing one of our favorite songs, and it's called The Princess Pat. And instantly, I'm happy again. One time, I asked her to sing it with me at a young people's concert in front of the whole audience. I'm wondering, maybe we should do that now. If we do that now, you'll want to stand up because there are some moves involved. What do you say, Cindy? Can we do it?
Yes, let's sing the Princess Pat. Ready?
Ready?
The Princess Pat
The Princess Pat
lived in a tree.
lived in a tree.
She sailed across
She sailed across
the seven seas.
the seven seas.
She sailed across
She sailed across
the channel too.
the channel too.
And she brought with her
And she brought with her
a rig of bamboo.
a rig of bamboo.
A rig of bamboo.
A rig of bamboo.
Now what is that?
Now what is that?
It's something made.
It's something
by
made
the Princess Pat.
by the Princess Pat.
It's red and gold.
It's red and gold.
And purple too.
And purple too.
That's why it's called
That's why it's
a
called
rig of bamboo.
a rig of bamboo.
Yay!
Ha ha ha! That was fun. See, it made me happy. Did it make you happy? Cindy, what if we do it one more time? This time you play it on the viola, and the kids and I will answer you by saying la 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 la. But you try and trick us by playing it fast or slow or however you want it. Just try and trick us. That means we have to listen really carefully, you guys. Can we do that, Cindy?
Sure, we can do that. Are you ready?
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. Well, that was fun. I love copycat games like the Princess Pat. Sometimes music is a little bit like a copycat game where one person plays, one instrument plays, and then another instrument plays after. Cindy, can you think of anything like that for two violas?
I know. Let's play a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach for two violas. It's called Brandenburg Concerto No. 6.
I love that piece. It's so much fun to play. But I think it's time to hear the whole orchestra. You're going to hear a piece by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Yes, Mozart. Now in this piece, you'll hear the orchestra and two soloists. Now a soloist is someone who plays a special part. The solo means you're the star, and there are two in this piece. Cindy is playing the solo viola part, so she's the star on the viola. And on the violin, playing the solo violin part, is our friend Cheryl Staples, who is going to be the star violinist. Now here's what I want you to do while you're listening. Choose one of the instruments to follow, either the violin or the viola. If you can get someone to play with you, a grown-up or your brother or sister, then they would have the other instrument to follow along. While your instrument is playing, you get up and you dance along to that music. And your partner dances when their instrument is playing. But here's the tricky part. Only dance when you hear your instrument. That means you have to listen carefully. There will be colors on the screen to help you. Yellow is for the violin. Blue is for the viola. Ready? Here we go. Well, that was fun. Did you get your wiggles out? Now you should get out your piece of paper and a couple of crayons or a couple of markers because it's time for Picture the Music. As our Mozart continues, you can draw along. You take one color and your partner can take another color. It could be yellow for the violin and blue for the viola or any colors you want. You only draw when your solo instrument is playing. And then when your partner's solo instrument is playing, you watch them. And when you're drawing, they watch you and see if you can add to each other's pictures. It might be very interesting. And then when both instruments are playing at the same time, see if you can draw at the same time. By the way, if you'd rather just listen and draw what comes to your mind, that's fine too. Are you ready? Wow, what a Mozart. Cindy, you're amazing on the viola, and Cheryl's fantastic on the violin too. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a lot of fun to play with you. I miss sitting next to you on the stage, but I guess this is the next best thing. Anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you so much for having me here today. It's been so fun to spend this time with you guys. Now listen, you're at home now, so don't forget to practice. Bye.
Well, that's our show. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you again next time. Remember, music is a way to keep us together, even while we're apart. So keep making it. Toodaloo.